Hi guys. Alright, so last time I briefly talked about feeling good about yourself and stuff like that, but I wanted to talk about sorry, I need to stop. Dealing with baggage and being honest and all that. I recently went through a breakup, and I'm not gonna discuss the details because he thought it would be a good idea to discuss it on Facebook for the world to see, and that kind of pissed me off, so I'm not gonna do something that's along those lines. But I have a habit of dating guys who have baggage, and everybody has baggage, and it's fine. But what they'll do is they won't tell me about it, and then by the time we actually discuss it, it's too late. Like they'll act like they haven't made up their minds, but deep down, they really have. And um, I have trust issues too. I mean, I have every reason in the world to have trust issues, and that's okay. But I fight with them every day. And I feel like, as you get older, you deal with bad people, and they will affect you and scar you in different ways. And it's really important to keep that in check and be aware of what's going on with you, because you cannot let your past dictate your present. You cannot let your past dictate your future. I mean, if everyone held on to every failure they'd had, or every person treating them badly, then no one could ever move forward. Everyone would be hell-bent on just treating everyone else badly because, there's nothing in it for them to be good to someone else. It'll just be someone walking all over them. It's amazing how this attitude is where, I'm a man, I'm grown up, you know, I'm I don't need you to tell me that I have problems, that I need to face them. And, sometimes you need to take your pride and put it aside and just shut your mouth and listen. And sometimes you are too close to whatever it is, you can't see it. It's possible. It happens. I know, people don't believe it, but it happens. And it's important to be honest with other people, because honesty and trust is the basis for any good relationship, for any friendship, for any romantic relationship. And if you don't have trust, that relationship is gonna fall apart like a house of cards. If you don't trust each other, what is your relationship? Sex, looking cute for other people. It's not gonna stick around. And I'm doing a lot of growing up myself with facing why do I end up in this kind of situation over and over again. And I think everyone should do that. And people can bitch about how I'm wrong, how not everyone is the same as me and whatever. But I can list off situations that I've been over and over again where these guys, it's just, they didn't deal with their issues. I had one guy who was seeing another girl. We weren't exclusive. She decided to start dating someone while they were talking, just to have a fallback because he was moving cross country. There's someone else who he wanted the emotional support of having a girlfriend, but his trust issues meant that he would just want someone warm to sleep with for the night. And as soon as someone started poking holes in his little shield, he would turn tail and run. I mean, he even said himself that he didn't want anybody in his life to trust. I think that's sad. There was someone who, his excuse was that his dad was in the military, so whenever he'd come back, they'd spend tons of time together, and then his dad would leave again for a long time. So that was the model that he used for his romantic relationships. He would just be with them, he would be comfortable with not seeing them often, and just having moments of really brief, emotionally intense time with his girlfriend, and then just leaving and not seeing each other for a few days. You cannot let something else out of your control write your life for you. You can't let people are letting themselves hold themselves back, and it's a sad thing. I want to help people who are like this, but they don't listen. And it sucks. Because, I mean, it's not that I'm trying to fix anyone or I'm being selfish. You know, I want them to be for me. It's that I see that they're suffering. And they're content to suffer. And I guess that's what it comes down to, what you're willing to do, what you're comfortable with, what you're willing to let yourselves do in. I mean, being content with reliving the same trauma over and over and over and over with every fucking relationship, if that's what you're down for, I guess that's what you're down for. And you are not going to listen to a single person who tells you you're just killing yourself. Do not let that be you. I'm not going to claim to be a perfect person because I'm not. But I know what my problems are. I know where they are. And I work on them every day. And it's an uphill battle. But I think that's what growing up is. It's an uphill battle. It's not easy. Childhood's supposed to be easy. You don't have the care in the world. And you don't have to work on yourself because you're a kid. But when you get older, suddenly you have to learn how to handle yourself and control yourself and be a grown-up. None of them are easy lessons. And not all of them are fun. But that doesn't diminish their importance. So, I'm going to sign off here and wish you guys well.